The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We have the Clippers as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines.
Boys, nice and
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here are the five for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Porzingis has got the first basket of the game for the Mavs. No question, Porzingis is a tremendous talent, Doris. We've seen that, but he continues to struggle some as a rebounder.
I think automatically you see a 7'3" guy and you say, okay, that's 10 rebounds. But the reality is Porzingis has been more of a face-up, good athlete, attack the rim. He can get to the glass, and I think you'll see more of that in the future.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The first one falls. We have two teams tonight, Doris, with a lot of experience between them. What type of game, in your view, does that typically result in?
Well, typically you see a very well-played game, very few turnovers from either side, a high level of execution on both the offensive and defensive ends, and sometimes it comes down to the little things. Who wins the 50-50 balls? Who goes to the free throw line more? When you're talking about two high-caliber, experienced teams, it's the little things that make a difference.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now here's Williams. We're about 1 minute into the first. Harrell setting the pick for Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harrell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Now here's Beverly. Here's George. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Paul George is not just a gifted perimeter shooter. That touch on the interior is impressive.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Over Harrell. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Outside Hardaway. Hits it from three-point range. Hardaway's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Inside, here's George. Leonard trying to break free. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Harrell.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. Dallas moving the ball around. They set the pick. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Porzingis against Harrell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Everly with the ball. Here's Williams. Harrell, a screen on Curry. Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
This franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
Clippers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Doncic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Porzingis passes to Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Great teamwork. That's something you develop by practicing it over and over again.
Here's Hardaway over in the corner. Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's Hardaway, that time on the assist by Curry. 8 points for Tim Hardaway.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Williams kicks to Beverly. Doncic with the steal. Moving it up. Here's Porzingis. Here's the pass to Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
The shot by Williams, no good.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
Out to the wing. Now, here's Doncic, defended by Beverly. Doncic, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Down low, Leonard, good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And he's got the... athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Doncic, no good. Clippers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Leonard with no one around. Again, the Clippers. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Williams attacking. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Curry, and Barea subbed in for Doncic. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Here's Marjanovic. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Marjanovic has got his first basket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pick by Harrell. Shot off the pick by Williams. Can't hit that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Clippers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. No good off the front iron.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Here's Finney-Smith, defended by George. Hardaway from outside. Dallas with a fresh shot clock. Here's Marjanovic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Clippers in the past few seasons, Greg, have completely overhauled their roster. They are making some serious changes here.
Practically nobody from the team 2 years ago is still with the franchise. It was a complete teardown, and they felt they needed to hit the reboot button. Jerry West knows what he's doing, though, and he's done this before with great success.
2 shots. Blue shots.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So many aspects go into developing Doris, a winning team, coaching players. All
Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense. Now, here's Marjanovic. Right outside. Back to Marjanovic. Clock at 6. Jackson passes to Marjanovic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Well, I like the synergy, right? The ball is moving well, and they're seeing that hard work pay off.
And it's Harrell missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Williams against Wright. It's Williams with the drive, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Here's George. He's off from 17 feet. Mavericks leading by 4. And here's Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Marjanovic, a screen on Beverly. Barea, the pass to Marjanovic.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Well, the assist total is skyrocketing at this point. Actively looking to set up their teammates. I'll tell you, love the way they're playing.
They've got Jackson. White is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Kleba in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Green with the block. It's deflected. Beverly against Barea. Stolen by Jackson. Barea kicks to Jackson. Over Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good. Clippers trail by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Beverly, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Beverly's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Barea against Beverly. Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. George, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jackson dishes to Wright. Marjanovic passes to Barea. Back to Marjanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Barea, no good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Beverly. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Beverly's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Barea kicks to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Barea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
To the paint, stolen by Jackson. And now Barea running the floor all by himself. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleba. Hardaway's checked in for Jackson. And it's Seth Curry in for Wright.
1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Barea. And Barea now in his second run with Dallas. Won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run. Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite, and it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
Clippers with the ball, following the 3-point basket by Dallas. Hardaway against George. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
The Under Armour Hover Havoc. Barea kicks to Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Porzingis has tremendous mobility, so engaged on the offensive end. He has no problem finding open teammates.
It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
And Beverly kicks to Green. Dishes to George. And George with this stuff.
That's phenomenal athleticism on the drive. Paul George just...
Hardaway against George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Here's Finney-Smith. Paul George making his last shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Doncic is checked in for J.J. Barea. Here's George. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
I don't know if it's underplayed, but there's an all-around aspect to what Paul George does on a night-by-night basis. This guy is an elite 2-way player.
The first free throw is good.
He had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
There's the screen. Beverly the pass to Zubac. Kicks to George. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Changes up. And it's good on the layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. Green with the rebound.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
For the Dallas Mavericks, the last couple years, generating free throw attempts.
Let's remember, you have a ton of...
Also, truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off. Push it up, 4 on 3. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Beverly. Here's the floater. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Green.
That's what you call work. Easy.
Porzingis with a screen.
Easy.
That time on the assist by